So there we go, ladies and gents. We are now on week 5. So it feels like you're not suffering anymore. So it doesn't feel like you'll feel as if you're out of the danger, if you know what I mean. Um, the quitting stops being the hard part and it just starts being risky. I find that it gives you like the false confidence, because where you're starting to feel normal again, your brain's telling you that you've beaten it. Um, so then you start thinking more that you're in control. But then on the other hand, you forget how bad it really was at the beginning stage of when we first actually gave up the weed. Um, you don't relapse when it's hard. You relapse when it feels safe, because we've already proved to ourselves that we can do this and things like that. It's more, you've got, once again, you've got that little devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other shoulder, and he's trying to say to you, yeah, let's basically just have one. It's not going to affect you now, but we all know it will do at this stage anyway. Um, with the cravings for a spliff and that, I've not really been getting the cravings for the past few days now. It's more like when you're bored, things like that. That's when you'll sit there and think about it, or the routine moments. Say if I'm playing on the computer and then I finish a game, then that's normally when I would have a spliff or something in between the games. Um, or when the emotions are running high, you sit there and think you just want to get out of that headspace, so then you return back to thinking, yeah, I'll have a spliff like what we used to do. But obviously that's not the case anymore. That's what we need to stay away from. The mental negotiations is, it's, how would I be able to describe that? It's literally like one off. So I'm not getting them as much as what I used to do. Um, and it's more of like the flat feeling all the time, if you know what that makes sense. It's like, it's not a high feeling, it's not a low, it's just the normality of day-to-day life that you're like living with in so many sense. And that, yeah, there's nothing really exciting, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I see my boy at the weekends, so that gets me doing other things, but then during the week it's just the same day in day out. Like, if, yeah, it's just like the same day in day out, if you get what I mean about that. I'm thinking 100% I'm making better decisions and things. I'm thinking ahead, I'm thinking of keeping myself busy, everything like that. um, Still not sleeping properly, but I don't know if that's with the pain that I'm in because of the weather lately, or it's because of the weed. I just don't actually know. um, so it's like more, you're not noticing the progress that you're doing. It's more the chaos of what it's, the chaos that's gone and what it used to be, if you know what I mean. So I've noticed as well that with me is, I think about the spliffs where I feel as if I'm the safest and things like that. So what I've done is I've done progression jumpers that are on Shopify now. Um, it's more for knowing that, yeah, we've done it. Each milestone, it's basically like sobriety coins, but I've done it as jumpers instead. So when you're out and about, people that used to see you smoking and things like that and about, they're walking up behind you and then they can see how long you've been off of the weed and that for. I think it'll be good because then you'll get a lot of, how would I say that, it would be a lot of encouragement. Do you know what I mean? Like people saying, "Oh yeah, I see you're not smoking anymore," things like that. It's the encouragement for you not to go back to your own ways. So that's the reason why I'm putting the jumpers up. Um, it's not going to be as much. It's more or less like a marker of your journey, and obviously I'm going to be getting them as well. So I've only done up to well, it's 5 weeks today, but I'm doing 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and then etc. onto that. So I'm looking forward for my 3 month one. I can't wait to be able to get that. And I'm just about to order my 1 month one now, just like when I'm out about in my hometown. People can see that I'm not that stoner than what I was before. Yeah, so like I've said, people relapse because they forget how far they've come, and then they think that they're in the safe space now. But for me, that's definitely not the case, and I don't want to be going back to the way I was doing things before. So we'll move on, and we'll just keep on staying off the weed, and I hope everybody that's doing the same journey as me does the exact same thing. Um, so once again, the hardest part isn't quitting. It's not going back to life because we're starting to feel normal again and going back to the life that we had. So keep staying still off the haze, and I shall catch you next week for the week 6 big video. If you want to carry on watching all the shorts and things like that, I do them daily just for my daily thoughts and my feelings of how I'm feeling each day. And yeah, we will leave it at that, and I will catch you at the next one. So peace out, everyone. Have a good day. If you can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, it means the world. And I shall catch you at the next one. Have a good one, people. Bye.